Hello again, everyone. You're live. Swain County High School basketball on the Maroon Devils Network. Thanks for joining us tonight. Conference action gets underway. I'm Toby Burrow along with Jeff Marr with all the action and Joe Holt on camera. And, Jeff, we've got a dandy, Robbinsville, in town.
Absolutely. Anytime the Black Knights are here, man, I'm telling you, the environment becomes electric. They've got good basketball teams. Excited to see what happens here tonight.
Well, it should be a dandy as the Black Knights, 2 games into their season. Their ladies are 2-0 so far. Our ladies are 2-2 on the season. Heltman set to go against Yika Jimenez, and the Knights control the tip. Desta Trammell into the front court controls the action for the Knights. They skip it around to the other side, move everybody to that side of the Swain zone. Back to Trammell. She ball fakes back over to the other side. That's Phillips with the ball up top. She finds Schuler. Schuler back up top to Trammell. So far, the Lady Devils defense, a moving, blending one here. And now Phillips drives to the baseline, kicks it back out to Trammell. Trammell treads around to the other side. Now she penetrates inside, poked away by Heltman, but they can't get to it. Trammell controls it. That's Jimenez out front to Phillips. Lots of patience by the Knights. No shots yet in this game. Shot on the way from Jimenez off to the side. It's missed. Trammell pulls out the rebound. And both spill to the floor. We got a jump ball. Nope. Foul is on Hicks. Her first. Team first. And now it will be Phillips inbounding. Jimenez with it. Back to the corner to Phillips. She looks low. Nothing there. Heltman guards the post. Over to Trammell on the opposite wing. We're 6:57 into this. No shots so far. Have fallen for the Knights. They've had the only possession. And now it's Schuler on that side. Trammell back up top. Jimenez penetrates. Down low. Schuler blocked by Heltman. Oh, my goodness, and a foul called. And 2 shots awarded off of that, and that's an unfortunate break for the Lady Devils. Maisie Heltman's first foul. To the line goes Zoe Schuler.
Too big. Dead, Jimmy.
That one rattles out for Schuler.
I shouldn't have said that. You don't hear me.
Schuler's second now is on the way and off as well. Heltman with the rebound, and she steams the other way with it. To the wing, Hicks, long 3 on the way, off the back iron, tapped by Heltman. It'll be out of bounds. Robbinsville basketball. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties with our headsets, and Jeff is working on getting his fixed. So 6:30 remaining in this one. The Black Knights come back down with another possession against this 2-3 zone, matchup zone by the Lady Devils. Short baseline to Schuler, which paid off a minute ago. And now Trammell turns the corner, kicks to Phillips on the wing, and that's good. The Knights are known for their pressure. Now Blankenship ahead to Brown. She pulls it back out. Nope, shot on the way. Hannah Brown's got it down. So Brown with the Lady Devils' first bucket. And Robbinsville back into the front court. 2-2, 5:50 remaining here in this one. Poked in there by, and that'll be number 2 on Hicks. Very quickly off the Swain bench is junior Maddie Spates. She will get Hicks out as Amaya quickly, I believe, with 2 fouls. We'll check a little further into that. Now passed off to Phillips. Back over to Trammell. She thought about it. Now spins it back over to Schuler on the opposite side. Trammell back up top on the dribble. Bounces it over. Pass to Haley Anderson, who's fresh into the game. Now Trammell spins inside to Jimenez, and that foul is going to be on Hannah Brown. And very quickly for Coach Josh Griffith's squad, 4 team fouls here in the early going. And Jimenez broke free, but not before she was not seen. And now inside to Anderson, and that one is good by Haley Anderson. Maya Burris-Kerr has that stolen inside, shot up and in. That's Phillips with the steal. And Schuler with the bucket. That ball thrown away. 6-2 your score, and the Smith girls up off the bench, Kirsten and Savannah. They get Brown and Maya Burris-Kerr. And 5:12 remaining in this first period of play. Knights have extended now 6-2 with the pressure after made baskets. Kick to the corner to Phillips down there. She spins it back up top to Trammell. Guarded there by Blankenship. Smith over, cuts off Jimenez, tries. Jimenez spins by, lays that one in. And the Knights are up by 6. Kicked over to Spates in the corner, back to Heltman. Heltman looks ahead, now dribbles back. Spins through to Smith. Smith with the ball on the go is fouled there. And let's see who they've got with that one. It's going to be on Zoe Schuler. First on the Knights, first on Schuler. But it will send Kirsten Smith to the line to shoot a pair here, with the Devils trailing 8-2 here in the early going. So Kirsten Smith, junior guard, will shoot the first free throws of the night for the Lady Devils. First one on the way, back iron, and no good. And the second one now for Smith. Coming up. Shot on the way, and it is good. Jimenez inbounds to Trammell, who will bring it up and set the Black Knight offense now. Quickly inside Jimenez, look back to Anderson, had position, three-pointer on the way, and that is good from Kinsley Phillips. Devils work it up against the token pressure, just trying to cut off passing lanes. Now Spates goes the wrong direction to turn the corner and hit Maisie Heltman with a wide open shot. Spin, steps through, and is fouled on the play, but it will not fall. So Maisie will get 2 for her troubles. Could have been a conventional 3, and that's on Haley Anderson, the lone Knight back. So Maisie Heltman will go to the line now with a score 11-3 in favor of the Black Knights. Heltman first one on the way, no good. And so Heltman will try a second one now. It is up and good, so Maisie is on the board. Trammell races down the side and gets it up. Jimenez on the floor, blocked in there by Smith, and a late whistle. Oh my goodness, again. And the 5th team foul on the Lady Devils. Savannah Smith's first. Yika Jimenez will get 2 free throws for this at the 4:03 mark here in the first. First one is good. She now has 3. And second one coming up for Jimenez, 12-4, your score, 4:03 remaining in the first period of play. And that one bounds off. Phillips with a rebound. So Trammell sets it to the side to Phillips. Now penetrates, kick to Phillips' corner, shot on the way, and it's good from Kinsley Phillips. Ball tapped, stolen there, and now they will come the other way. Phillips pulls up at the line, back out, spins to Trammell. She's chased off the three-point line by Arizona Blankenship. She'll toss it around the corner to Phillips, who now dribbles and penetrates, kicks to Jimenez, back to Phillips, corner shot, down and out. Blankenship steals it, charges the other way now, kicks it over to Spates. Spates clean look at a 3 on its way, no good. Heltman bounces right to her, and she lays it in. So 2 for Maisie Heltman. off the offensive rebound. Knights to set their offense again. Trammell on the far side works against Blankenship. Now handed off to Smith. Smith now picks up Phillips on the wing. Back up top to Trammell. Now she penetrates all the way through. Kicks it around. Taken out of there by Heltman. She crosses over and then it bounces off her foot. And now here come the Knights the other way. Bounce pass to Trammell. It's off. Picked out of there by Heltman. Down court, Spates doesn't hesitate on the three. It's out, and it will be Robbinsville ball. Dallas Garrett into the Black Knight lineup for Haley Anderson, and we've got a timeout by the Maroon Devils. It's a 30. We'll take it along with them. Robbinsville inbounds the ball following the Swain timeout. And now we'll set their offense again, a 14-6 lead for the Lady Knights. Ball moved back and forth. Blankenship with a hand on it. Now Trammell open three. It's on its way. It bounces around out there and it's out. And that one's picked up by Jimenez, spun around inside. There's nothing but Black Knights under the basket, and we're bailed out by a foul call. And that's on Blankenship, her first, but more importantly, we're not out of the first quarter, and that's the 6th team foul thus far. Back to the corner, Phillips kicks it back up top. They rotate it around. Jimenez three on the way, and it's good. So the Lady Devils inbound it, kick it over to Heltman. She dribbles it ahead, looks to the middle, back to Smith, now to the middle to Spates. Spates on the drive, pushed off of it. Smith with a three on the way, back iron no good, rebounded by Phillips. Trammell into the front court on the run, picks it up down to the corner, and Dallas Garrett spins it back out. Now back across to Jimenez. We're approaching 1 minute remaining here in what has been a fast first quarter from Swain High School on the Maroon Devils Network. Jeff is here with me. We just don't have his headset working yet. You'll hear him hopefully shortly. That shot on the way, and it's again another rebound. Trammell penetrates all the way in, lays it up and in, and Desta Trammell is on the board for the Knights, and it is now 19-6. Stolen again, but batted away this time. It'll be Swain basketball. Haley Anderson off of the bench. She will get Zoe Schuler out. Very quickly, Amaya Hicks off the Swain bench, and she is going to get Maddie Spates. With 35 seconds remaining here in the first period of play, kicked ahead to Smith. She saves it. Luckily back to Heltman. Crossover by Maisie, and she has worked her way into the front court. Now to Savannah Smith up top. Savannah ball on the floor. Her and Heltman work a two-person game over on that side. Back out to Hicks at the logo. Now Maya dribbles it in, backs her way down. Back to Heltman. She tries to turn the corner, rearranges herself. Shot on the way, no good. Pulled out of there by Dallas Garrett. Here come the Knights the other way. Garrett will lead the break. And time is gone in your first quarter play. The Knights lead it. We'll be back with the second quarter. Second quarter set to get underway here from Swain High School. The Lady Devils got some ground to make up. They start to inbound it, but don't, as they had, Robbinsville had too many players on the court. Inbounded to Heltman over on the logo. Now she reverses it back up top. Picks up her dribble, finds Kirsten Smith up top. Hands off to Hicks. Hicks tries to turn the corner, finds Blankenship. Heltman now puts the ball on the floor. Finds her way in, doesn't go. Tipped around down there. Now moved around by Jimenez. She'll come out of there with it. Phillips ahead to Garrett. Back out to Trammell. Now the Knights showing some patience over on that side. Garrett dribbles it all the way back around to Trammell on the home side from right in front of the Swain bench. Now it is Trammell back out to the logo to reset the offense. Phillips on the wing. And now they find Jimenez in the corner. 3 on the way. It's no good. No rebound again for the Devils. Haley Anderson finds that one. And Trammell buries a 3. So Hicks now will work way up the right side. Finds Heltman ahead. Trammell cuts her off. Now Heltman tries to spin through. Finds Blankenship on the wing. Hicks back with it. Now she will find herself open. Pass off to Blankenship. Nobody still guarding Amaya. She now realizes that get it inside to Savannah Smith. Turn, look, no good. Rebounded there by Garrett. Trammell running the break. Ahead to Phillips. Back out to Trammell. 3 on the way from Desta Trammell, and it is good. And timeout, I believe, this time called by the Black Knights. And it looks to be a 30. So we'll take it along with them. And we're back here with second period action, 6:19 remaining in this one. The Lady Devils find themselves down 25-6, and now Savannah Smith nearly turns it over. They kick it ahead to Hicks. Down low to Blankenship, back out to Hicks, underneath to Smith. Shot on the way, no good, spills out of there. Savannah back up with it, and Savannah Smith is on the board after the offensive rebound. Desta Trammell into the front court. Lady Devils have switched to man-to-man defense, and Trammell backs it back out with Hicks guarding her. Hicks with 2 fouls by my count. That may be wrong. I certainly hope so. Now Garrett turns the corner, spins all the way around. Good pass underneath, back out to Phillips, who's had the hot hand, and now she will get a 4-point play the easy way following the 3. That foul on Heltman is number 2 and also puts us in the 1-1 from this point on. And so Kinsley Phillips will go to the line here to shoot one. The score is now Robbinsville up by 20, make it 21 as Phillips hits her first free throw attempt. Back to Heltman as they work the pressure. Now Heltman dribbles it up ahead to Blankenship, who's open out there. Give and go to Heltman, underneath to Smith. Savannah with a shot up, no good. And now Lady Devils hitting the boards hard. And it will be 1-1 the rest of the way. And that foul is on, I believe, Kirsten Smith. And so to the line goes Haley Anderson for a 1-1 right here. It's the 8th team foul. Shot is short, and Heltman is pushed all the way under the basket and can't get the rebound. And that's going to be a foul on Heltman.
Wow. If it is, that's number 3.
Whatever happened to getting them off of her back? Haley Woodard, Maddie Spates, and Maya Burroughs-Kerr back into the Swain lineup. We do not have a number 50 on our roster. But Kinsley Phillips will go back to the line. She's got 11 points on the night so far. Make it 12.
Nothing but net.
She'll get a second one here, 30-8. Lady Devils being outscored 11-2 here in the second quarter. On the way again, Phillips good with that one. No press now, but they'll pick him up half-court style. Hicks, guarded by Trammell, tries to turn a corner. Has it poked away there by Trammell, and now they will head the other way. Hicks bats that one away, gets it back. Now she's going to go all the way in, and that's a block. Fortunately for Swain.
Good hard take to the basket by Maya.
It's going to be on Dallas Garrett, her first, only the third for the Black Knights by my count, but Amaya Hicks will get 2 free throws as she was in the process of shooting. First one, back iron. Lady Devils having a tough time at the free throw line. So Hicks back to the line now for a second shot. Good crowd gathering here tonight for the conference opener for both squads.
Knocks it down.
And now Trammell will work it up against Hicks. It's a tough draw for Amaya on the defensive end. So Phillips spins it back up top. Trammell resets the offense now. Back over to Phillips on this side, cutting her way through. Back out, down to the floor goes Spates. Shot on the way. Back iron and off. Woodard wins the race to it. Pulls it up, passes it back out, stolen by Trammell.
Stolen by Trammell. Going to be a foul on the play. White shirt, number 1-4. That's Savannah Smith.
And I think we're at 10. So they'll shoot 2 the rest of this half with 4:27 remaining.
Sorry if it seems a little weird out there, folks. We've had a little technical difficulty, and one headset's working and the other one's not. So Coach Burrell and I are doing the best I can to try to seem like we're at least talking to each other.
That shot is good, of course, by Trammell. Subs into the game for the Knights.
I can hear Coach, but he can't hear me.
And again, we've got some more folks in the game for Robbinsville. We apologize to you guys. Your Max Preps roster is incorrect. Number 3 entered the game. We don't have anybody for her. And we got a timeout for the Lady Devils. This will be a 30 as well. We'll take it well along the way. So Swain inbounds the ball now. Maya Hicks will work it up court against Trammell. 4:23 remaining. She goes off the screen, turns the corner, tries to go all the way, and there's a stripped and a foul called. And they've got Trammell with her first, and that's just the team 4th. Let's see if they give Amaya a couple of free throws. Nope, it'll be Swain ball out underneath.
On the floor.
So Haley Woodard will inbound it, finds Hannah Brown underneath. Hannah with a dribble back out to Hicks. Hicks crosses herself over, looks the situation over, and now resets. She tries to turn a corner, a little bit of a shove off, got the shot away, no good. Hannah Brown with a rebound, to the floor she goes, and a jump ball out of all that.
Going to be Lady Night basketball. Good hustle by Hannah Brown, though.
Yeah, it certainly was.
Nice hustle.
So Garrett will bring it up. Now hands it off to Trammell. She motions for a screen. And a screen and roll. She blows by Brown, lays it up and in. So quickly, Trammell up to 12 now. 35-9 your score. Hicks loses it. Trammell's got it coming the other way. Crosses over, goes to the left side to lay this one in.
Puts it in.
And timeout, Swain.
It's going to be a full.
Full timeout. We'll take it with them. So the Lady Devils inbound the ball. They'll bring it up. Heltman back into the ball game despite the 3 fouls. Burroughs Kerr works. Saw a pass, couldn't get it there. Now Hicks will lose it off of her foot. Hannah Brown recovers it back to Hicks. Cross court to Burroughs Kerr. 3 on the way, and that one is back iron, no good.
Number 10, Dallas Garrett.
So now Spates with a step through, and she's going to get the foul call. Believe that to be Aubrey Wachacha. And that'll be her first and the 5th by my count on the Knights. Maddie Spates' first trip to the line tonight. First one's good for Maddie. The Smith girls, along with the Arizona Blankenship, back into the lineup. We'll get out Hicks, Burroughs, Kerr, and Brown. 39-10 your score. Just 2 ticks under 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter of play. Back iron and rebounded by Wachacha. And now the Knights work their offense. That's Schuler working it there to Garrett on the outside.
Oh, huge scramble for the ball. And he's going to give the Knights a timeout. Nobody had possession.
Wow. Well, in all likelihood, that's probably better than a foul on Maisie.
Absolutely. We'll take it.
So the Knights take a 30. We'll take it along with them. And we're back, folks. Now it'll be inbounded by the Knights from in front of their bench. Kirsten Smith picks up the pressure a little farther, and now Heltman will draw Trammell with 3 fouls. And there goes the screen off of it. Spates bats that one away. Here comes Kirsten Smith. And she.
Oh, that's. Whoa. Wow.
And nobody is in position. They're going to give Robbinsville the ball.
Holy cow.
It's just one of those nights, man.
Yeah.
We are
absolutely
not going to get any calls. I'm not real sure what to call that, to be honest with you. Robbinsville is trying to come off of a high pick and roll from the wing and just get motion going by, and it's picked up the intensity inside just a little bit. Body's hitting the ground all of a sudden. And they have gotten Savannah Smith with her third.
Her third.
Why not?
This is getting bad in a hurry, foul-wise.
Yeah, it sure is. As I said, 4:27 in the second. The Knights were shooting 2 free throws on every foul. Burris Kerr back in for Smith, who, as we said, has 3 fouls. And the Knights will shoot a second free throw now. Back iron, no good. Blankenship with a rebound.
Arizona brings the ball into the front court, looking for a cutter. Nobody's there.
She backs it back out. Heltman will set the offense, guarded by Kinsley Phillips. Cross court to Burris Kerr, who's got Trammell on her. Now back to the corner. Heltman the 3 on the way. It's back iron, back out. Batted around in there by Blankenship, but they can't get a.
Zoe Schuler pulls down the rebound, ahead to Trammell. Kicks the ball over to number 24, Kinsley Phillips, and we have a
Let me guess.
whistle on the play.
Swain.
Who's it going to be against?
Kirsten Smith.
Number 3, you're right, Coach. Kirsten Smith, her second.
Well, that'll put Trammell to the line for a pair of free throws. We've said it many times in the broadcast. Once you get to that point where they're shooting 2, they can stop running their offense, basically.
Absolutely.
And shoot free throws, which they are very good at. Haley Woodard into the game for Kirsten Smith. Dallas Garrett does the drive-by. Scores table straight in. And now Trammell will shoot a second free throw. With 1:47 left in this, what has been a disastrous first half for the Lady Devils, best way to put it.
Yeah.
They've had trouble getting their offense going, but compound matters, they've had even more trouble keeping people on the court because of foul trouble.
That's going to be a travel.
And another turnover, which we have seen has kind of been their bugaboo all year long, is the turnover bug. So now it'll be Garrett to inbound it to Trammell, 1:37 and counting. Black Knights another opportunity to score. And now they're going to run a little bit of a flex set here. Back over to the other side, inside to Phillips. She's guarded by Spates. Phillips bumped off of that block by Spates, and now Heltman and Trammell. Spates cuts that off. Phillips with a clean look at a 3, and Brown with a rebound.
Anna Brown. She pushes the ball to AZ, who gets the ball to Maisie Heltman, looks cross court. And there's a scrum for the ball.
No foul.
No foul, nothing. Finally get a jump ball. It's going to stay Swain basketball.
So Swain will inbound it from underneath their own goal. Good to see everybody get up after that. And now it will be Heltman to inbound it. Brown with it, thought about it, back to Heltman. 3 on the way from Maisie, back iron no good. Spates pulls it down. And
Maddie kicks to AZ, back top to Maisie.
Now Maisie works against Phillips. We're under a minute, down to 50 seconds and counting. Back up top to Spates. Underneath to Brown. It's going to be off of Robbinsville if it goes out. Now it goes out. Thought it rolled around out of bounds.
It did roll out of bounds. Holy cow.
Wow.
Phillips underneath the Trammell, who lays it in for another 2.
Heltman pulls it back out. 3 on the way. It's short, but Brown with another rebound. Back to Heltman. She lays that one up and in. Good job by Brown and Heltman to make that work. And now we got a shoe untied, so we'll stop the clock for that. Why not?
We're down to 15 seconds here in this second period.
And it will be Anderson to inbound. Basketball for the Knights. She can't find anybody. Blankenship.
Oh, come on. Lord have mercy.
Oh,
boy.
That one's on Blankenship. Her second.
Her second.
We may not have anybody left to play, Coach.
Team 34th of this half.
And another free throw for the Knights.
Lord have mercy.
This will be Dallas Garrett. She's not gone to the line tonight, so it is about time that she got to shoot a free throw. Everybody else has. Hers is on the way and good.
All net.
Halftime, we'll try to figure out how many points they've scored from a free throw line in this first half. 13.9 seconds remaining in the first half. Second one on the way, and it is good.
It's the roll, of course.
As well.
So we're down to 12 seconds.
Hiltman steamrolls into the front court, looks for a screen over there. Phillips has got her, crosses her over now underneath the brown.
Down to 3.
Shot on the way. Good time management there. And that's going to do your first half of play here from Swain High School tonight. The Black Knights in the lead as we go to halftime.
Hey Maroon Nation, my name is Erin Jenkins and I'm an alumni of Swain High and also the Maroon Devils Network. The network you're watching right now helped me chase my dreams and get my start in broadcast journalism. From weekly interviews with Coach B to hosting game day specials and even getting to sit down with some of Swain High's greatest football legends.
History of the Maroon Machine.
All of things helped get me to WNCT 9 on your side in Greenville, North Carolina as an on-air news reporter. Right now, you can help other students just like me to chase their dreams by liking, subscribing, and sharing the Maroon Devils Network. As always, go Big Maroon!
There we go.
That's it. Oh, okay. We're live. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, we've been having all kinds of technical difficulties
We're
tonight.
here. We promise. We're here. Still here. So second half action getting ready to get underway, Jeff. Lady Devils trail it here at the half to the Black Knights of Robbinsville. And foul trouble, the big bugaboo for the Lady Devils in the first half. Maisie Heltman by my count 3. Savannah Smith by my count 3. Amaya Hicks, Kirsten Smith, and Arizona Blankenship 2 each by my count. Hopefully I'm wrong on all of those counts.
I'm afraid you're not.
I'm probably not. Swain is going to open back in their zone here to open the second half. Trammell sees the situation, directs traffic to get people where they need to be for their offense. Brown chases the ball out to the top. Now they go inside to Phillips. She tries to go up, has nothing, and that'll be passed back out. The low block is open. Heltman there to help, and now Trammell spins it back up top and does what a great point guard does. Puts their team back in their offense.
Absolutely, man. She's the ultimate floor general. She controls everything on the court that the Lady Knights are doing.
I'm pretty sure by my count she didn't score in the first period of play, and she came away with 18 in the second.
Wow.
To make such a difference. And that's when Swain went to the man, so now they go back to zone where she was very patient with her looks. And this will grind the clock down a little bit for the Lady Devils as well, Jeff, which they need at this point.
We
with
need
foul
as many
trouble.
possessions as we possibly can this second half. Quality possessions.
So now Phillips looks for Trammell running the baseline, and she's going to find herself wide open. Ball fakes it, though, comes all the way back top. And Garrett will spin it around back to Trammell, open 3 on the way, and it is off, but there's
Garrett, who kicks it back to Phillips, who takes the shot from the wing.
And nobody underneath the rebound, Jeff.
And there's Zoe Schuler, gets an easy chance, but not able to put it down.
And Burroughs Kerr finally stops the bleeding for the Lady Devils and gets the rebound. She pulls up with a jumper. It rattles around and out. And there's check that Anderson with a rebound. Trammell spins it ahead. Corner. Garrett looks back outside. The old-fashioned Carolina secondary as they work it back up top all the way back to the other corner. And now back to Trammell. Hicks checks her.
Schuler attacks the paint.
Garrett double dribbles.
And they got her.
6:05 remaining in the third period of play. Neither team has scored in the first opening 2 minutes of this third period, which is kind of how the game opened.
It is how the game opened. You thought it may be a close, tight game to start with, and then things got out of hand quick.
And a lot of it involved foul trouble for our Lady Devils, and it really curtailed the offense. Phillips hit with a solid screen. Heltman goes hard to the basket. No foul called again.
And we get it back. There's Maisie up and in. It's not going to fall.
And again, no foul called, but pulled out of there by Trammell. Phillips on the run out, and she lays it in. Kinsley Phillips is the one who did the damage there in that first period of play on plays just like that. And now she is back to work here in this one. Brown on the corner. She kicks it back up top to Hicks. Hicks looks for it, goes hard to the basket, spins, shot is up and off. A lot of contact, no foul call.
Here comes Phillips for the Lady Knights, bringing it up court. Kicks it ahead to number 5, Anderson, inside to Schuler. Puts it in. Good look by number 5, Haley Anderson.
And now Hicks into the front court. Finds Kerr. Kerr tries to turn a corner to Blankenship. Heltman on the wing, guarded by Phillips as she has been all night. Heltman passes it back to Hicks. Hicks checked by Trammell. And timeout Swain, and that will leave Coach Griffith with 1 timeout for the remainder of this game. We'll take it along with them. So as we return to play, the Lady Devils are down to their final 60-second timeout. Coach Josh Griffith was not pleased with his troops during that timeout.
No, he's just looking to see some great effort and intensity out of this half, and I'm sure as a coach that's what you've got to want at this point in this game.
Yeah, you got to win quarters.
Man, you got to win quarters, win possessions even.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just break it down is to brass tacks, you know?
Yep. I think the big bugaboo off that last one was lack of ball movement.
Lack of ball movement, yep.
The ball was sticking, and that's not something that the coach and his offense likes, is for the ball to stick. So we've seen it move around the court a little bit more here with this 5, but another near turn. Well, there
goes Trammell against AZ. She kicks ahead to Phillips. Left hand up and in. Phillips up to 17.
And she's the only points besides Zoe Schuler here in this third period for the Black Knights.
As they change their defense this possession. Look like they're in a 1-2-2.
That one is off, pulled down by Wachacha over there, and Kirsten Smith back in for Haley Woodard.
And I'm afraid, Coach, we're going to be into a running clock situation too, so everybody don't panic when the clock keeps moving. It's not going to stop the rest of the game.
Blankenship and Smith work a two-person game over on that side. Now Smith over to her sister, and Blankenship back to Burris Kerr. Lost it for a moment. Now ahead to Kirsten Smith. She stops, looks, goes back to the other side. Blankenship. Good ball movement right here. Just eating some clock, getting some movement. Kirsten Smith, clean look at a three, and knocks it
for
down.
Kirsten Smith. I think the assist was even from her sister.
It was.
Smith to Smith.
And so the Black Knights bring it up court now. Trammell with the ball, and as Jeff pointed out, the clock is running, so things are going to progress really fast from here on out. And there's Phillips with the ball fake, misses the shot, but gets her own rebound. Now Smith pulls it out of there.
Here comes Savannah, 1-on-4. Savannah's going to stop. She's going to pop, and it's not going to fall. Zoe Schuler with the rebound.
The Knights have dominated the boards and thus the game throughout this. The Lady Devils have done a very poor job of rebounding out of that matchup zone that they run. The biggest thing you have to teach some teams is that guards rebound too.
Absolutely. There's Zoe Schuler with a wide open look inside from Aubrey Wachacha.
And now Blankenship walks it up. We're 2:28 and counting, as we indicated before. Fake to the corner. Now Smith tries to turn the corner, passes it back to Brown. Shot on the way by Brown is off. And Smith with it. It is off. And Wachacha pulls that out of there. And Trammell brings it cross court. Back to man for the Lady Devils. This is where Trammell excelled in the first part. It looks like simple screen flex offense where they rotate the wing person off of the top screen.
Yep.
In a wheel motion.
Get that wheel motion, that's right. Get that cross cutter through the lane.
It has popped open a couple of times for them. 3 on the way. Wachacha pull Smith out of the
Savannah
fray.
battling. Here comes AZ on the break. She's going 1-on-1 with number 5, Haley Anderson, and we are going to get a foul call. So that foul should go against Haley Anderson, her second. Haven't even kept team fouls yet this half.
Hadn't had to.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't think they've called
Is that
any.
the first one?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
You've not missed them. Just hadn't been any. 1 on them, none on us. Blankenship will shoot a pair here. It is her first trip to the line tonight. And we're down to a minute in this third quarter, rather.
And again, don't be fooled if the clock is running. Once the score gets to a certain point, the referees will call a running clock, and unfortunately that's the point we're at.
Through this free throw as well.
Yep.
It's Spates and Hicks back into the Swain lineup for the Smith girls. And now it will be Blankenship's second one on the way, and it rattles home.
Knocks them both down.
8-4 the score in the third period of play. Sub in is Garrett. She's going to get Trammell as we're down to 30 seconds and counting.
Swain's going to give some full court pressure here.
That's Schuler with it. Burris Kerr in tow. High dribbles. And she will pull it back out there. Brown tries to cut that off.
Holy cow.
And a walk is bailed out by a foul here with 10 seconds left. It's on Blankenship. It'll be her first. And they're going to have to hurry to get the ball in bounds before the end of the third period.
They're going to get a shot off. That's going to do it.
So that'll do us through 3. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes in just a second. And we're back. It looks like it will be Swain basketball to open the fourth and final stanza. Swain will go with Brown, Heltman, Spates, Hicks, and Blankenship against the Black Knights extended 1-2-2 zone. Hicks with the ball on the wing, kicks it back over to Blankenship. She goes back to the right side. Heltman loses it for a moment, gets it back. Hicks for a 3. That was on the way.
And she gets it to fall. 3, Amaya Hicks.
Now she will pressure the ball, work Schuler up court. Schuler a little unsteady. That's back court.
Going to be a back court.
And he finally called it, even though Hicks hits the ground. So nonetheless, Swain will get the possession here. And Hicks will bring it up.
Good screen by Hannah Brown up top.
Good screen by Hannah.
Spates back to Amaya.
Inside to Hannah, back to Heltman. Heltman clean look at a 3. It's on the way.
And she knocks it down. 2 big threes from the Lady Devils.
Hicks and Heltman diving after the ball.
Good defensive pressure.
Now Blankenship gets in there. Schuler, a very physical player. And there's Heltman comes away with that one.
Here comes Maisie into the front court, and they're going to call carrying.
And we're finally going to call a carry. And there is a timeout.
That's going to be the last one.
That'll be the final Swain timeout of the night. And if the cheerleaders are going to do anything, we'll take a look at them during this timeout. Yeah, good job. Should be Robbinsville ball.
Yeah, we got called for that carry.
Oh, that's right. So Trammell back into the game to steady things, thwart this Lady Devil comeback.
Yeah, I think Coach saw that full court pressure. He better get his guard back in there.
Yeah. And that's with, there's that cut off the top. Hicks is able to get there, and it goes bouncing off of Robbinsville, so that'll be Swain basketball. And Hicks will bring it up court now. We're at the 6-minute mark left in this game. Pass off to Heltman. She'll take that 3 from the corner. It rattles out. Rebound over there, pulled away by Hicks.
Playing hard.
And she's fouled on the play.
He didn't want to call it, but he did.
Didn't.
That was a hesitant call, but he felt like he had to. That was on Montana Buchanan, I think.
Yep.
So Amaya's come out and played really hard here to start this fourth quarter.
She'll get 2 free throws out of this. We're nowhere near a 1-on-1 for either team. And that one is back ironing off. 1 of 3 at the line tonight for Hicks, and she'll have another one to her credit. So she's on the way with it. She's got 4 on the night.
And that one's short.
Pulled out of there by the Knights, and that will be Robbinsville ball. Aubrey Wachacha checks back in for Buchanan. Heltman will guard the inbounds pass. Trammell will now work it across against Hicks. And she blows by all the way in, maneuvers her way around, throws it up. Okay.
Wow.
And now the Knights will work again. Wachacha working inside. And
wow. It's getting physical, Coach.
Yeah, things are getting a little out of hand, to be honest with you.
Wow.
And that's got to be on the officials.
Absolutely. That's going to be on number 4, Desta Trammell.
For letting this get to this point here. Frustration over no calls by the Lady Devils. And that time the no call was Heltman's arm being grabbed as she tried to secure the ball. It's obvious here from our vantage point, but not as obvious down on the court.
Not as obvious on the court, yep. Maya knocks down the first of 2.
So Woodard, Burris Kerr, and Kirsten Smith into the Swain lineup. Blankenship, Spates, and Brown out. Hicks will shoot another one now with 3:50 and rolling. And this one, that one's off, pulled down over there by Buchanan, who's back into the ball game. Hicks all over Schuler. They had a little tay-to-tay a minute ago. Now we get a foul call on Amaya.
Golly. That'll be Amaya's 3rd.
And Phillips will inbound the ball over there against Burris Kerr. That's Wachacha.
Maya knocks it away from her.
Hicks knocks that one away, and now will come the other way. Finds Kirsten Smith on the wing. Good move up and under. She's hit on the arm.
Foul's going to be on number 3 from the Lady Knights. So Kirsten will go to the line for her 2nd trip there tonight, where she's 1 of 2.
And it's 3 minutes now and counting still. Men's action to follow this one. Maroon Devils and Black Knights to go at it. And so far, the Maroon Devils have come out on the better half of the games earlier in the JV girls and JV boys games. Swain with victories in both of those to go 1-0 in conference play.
In dominant fashion.
And now the Lady Devils look to find themselves a little bit here in the closing moments of this one so that they can better prepare for Andrews, who comes to town on Friday. And Phillips passes off to Schuler. Schuler carries the ball all the way down the court. No call on that. It'll be Robbinsville basketball.
So the clock will wind its way down to almost 2 minutes to go here in this game in the 4th quarter.
And Kinsley Phillips looks to inbound the ball. Now she finds a Robbinsville teammate. Schuler back to Phillips. Phillips looking at 2 people posting inside the lane. Now she'll back it back out against Burris Kerr, beat her off the dribble, kick to the wing. That one's off, but there's Wachacha with the rebound and the 2.
Aubrey Wachacha, she's tough inside. Got a lot of size to her. Does a good job in there.
And Smith knocked off the 3-point line. That's Heltman with the stick back.
And that's going to be a travel. The ball should stay down here. Yeah, call it.
And it will be Swain basketball. Blankenship checking back into the lineup. We'll see who's got Kirsten Smith. And Heltman will inbound it. We're under 1:20 now in this one. Kick to the corner, batted out of there by Schuler. Well, the clock's running, so let's not get in a hurry, whatever you do. Oh, my goodness. That took 20 seconds to line that up. And now Hicks on the top. Heltman spins it around to Blankenship. She goes back to Burris Kerr inside to Blankenship, back out to Hicks.
Nice ball movement.
And 3 on the way. There's Heltman with the offensive rebound. Can't get that to go.
Buchanan pulled it down. Montana Buchanan for the Lady Knights. It is going to be Lady Knight basketball.
30 seconds and counting now left in this one. The Knights are going to go to 1-0 in conference play. The Lady Devils, as we said, will regroup and go at it for conference play on Friday as the Wildcats come to town. That will do the week for the Lady Devils. The Maroon Devils, on the other hand, will host Andrews on Friday and then Oxford, Mississippi on Saturday.
There'll actually be a full slate of games here, 4 games.
Even though it's Franklin and Oxford and us in Oxford, there should be JV and varsity games in both of those.
Yeah, there's Oxford, and there's another team that Franklin's actually playing that's coming up with Oxford. So there'll be 4 games here on Saturday.
So the Knights take that one 56-2. I didn't get the score before they erased it off of there. Oh, there it is, 28. It's on your screen. You could see it, but I couldn't. Well, Jeff and I will be back with men's action in about 10 minutes. So just set your timer and join us then.
Hey Maroon Nation, my name is Erin Jenkins and I'm an alumni of Swain High and also the Maroon Devils Network. The network you're watching right now helped me chase my dreams and get my start in broadcast journalism. From weekly interviews with Coach B to hosting game day specials and even getting to sit down with some of Swain High's greatest football legends.
History of the Maroon Machine.
All of these things helped get me to WNCT 9 on your side in Greenville, North Carolina as an on-air news reporter. Right now, you can help other students just like me to chase their dreams by liking, subscribing, and sharing the Maroon Devils Network. As always, go Big Maroon!
So men's action ready to get underway here from Swain High School. Thanks for joining us here on the Maroon Devils Network. Toby Burrow along with Jeff Marr, and we're tipping it off here. Maroon Devils lose the tip. And shot on the way right out of the chute.
Big rebound by Bogdanovich. Carter Kirkland pushes it fast into the up court. There's Cooper Hyatt for three.
They gave him a two.
They're going to call it a two. We're going to get a timeout here, maybe to check.
Well, we don't have the replay that they do in the NBA. They would immediately go to the replay to check the foot position.
And they're going to say a two.
All right.
That's why my score sheet is immediately messed up.
Yep. Didn't take long to screw the score sheet up, did it?
Dadjimmit.
I would have done it on my own if they just left me alone for a little while. They didn't have to go and do that. I get confused enough as it is. Maroon Devils open in a 1-3-1 zone, and they have been the zone masters so far this year.
Yeah.
Really giving teams fits. There's good ball movement by the Knights. Shot on the way, rotates out.
Carter Kirkland with a big rebound.
Collins fumbles it away, and that will go to the Knights. Pulled out of there by Brooms. And now they go the other way. That's Brock Adams. Shot on the way, and Adams has got that. So 7 minutes remaining in the first period, just underway here from Swain High School. Thanks for joining us again. Go ahead and get yourself a, and that's a continuation foul. That'll count for Donovan.
That's on number 10, Bryce Adams. And the basket is good.
So Donovan will get a free throw, and the conventional three-point attempt here from him. And that one rattles off, rebounded in there by Brooms. If you follow Maroon Devil basketball, you know that we were off to a great 4-0 start. You saw a lot of that here on the network. And then Saturday or Friday?
It was Friday.
Friday, the Maroon Devils traveled to Franklin for a rematch with the Panthers, and it didn't go our way. But you know, Jeff, the value of playing a good quality opponent at their place is
Donovan Groenwald.
Absolutely irreplaceable.
It's irreplaceable. The environment over that night was unbelievable, and I'm telling you, Franklin had just decided they weren't going to get beat by us again. They played their guts out, and I dare say we're not going to see competition as close as that much more this season until we get to our Hayesvilles, and teams like that.
I would agree, but
Franklin is a good basketball team.
Having been in that environment is just a tremendous good ball movement by the Knights.
That's number 10, Bryce Adams.
Xander Wachacha doing a great job moving the ball for the Knights and finding the open man. Charlie Collins at the scores table. Isaiah knocks down a three.
And Isaiah, even the other night, though, Coach, he played his tail off. He's averaging 23 points a game thus far. He's just our go-to guy inside.
And that will stay Robbinsville ball.
As Charlie's going to get Bogdanovich.
Robbinsville will inbound it from underneath their own goal. Back to Wachacha, who will control the action for the Knights. And they go back cross court inside. Spin. Collins contests it. Groenwald with a rebound. Now he will steam the other way. Down the logo, pull up. Spot shot.
Donovan Groenwald, his second three of the night.
He's already got 8. Maroon Devils 13. Collins gets a block.
I think they're going to get him for the foul.
I think you're right.
So Donovan off to, I've got 8 quick points.
8 quick
Is that what
points,
you've got?
yep.
Looks like Donovan averaging almost a little over 15 a game thus far. He had a really good night over there at Franklin the other night, too. He's been real aggressive lately.
Well, I think it's a good role for him to be in, to be honest with you. And now Josh Collins in for Carter Kirkland. It's the first time in a while we've not seen Carter in foul trouble right out of the boot.
That's right.
And that's pleasant. So be good for Carter to get some minutes. He's not been able to play in the last 2 home games.
So the Adams boys doing all the scoring so far for Robbinsville.
Collins directs traffic. Hyatt looks through the double team, back up top to Charlie Collins. Grunwald with a backdoor cut. Isaiah cuts in. Cooper Hyatt with a three off the front. Collins had it. He was.
Here goes Xander Wachacha. And he's going to put it in.
So 13-10 your score here early on. And where we've seen the Maroon Devils really flex their muscles, Jeff, is when they go to the bench and start running even more and really wear down their opponent.
Wear them down. Thus far, we've seen by the time the fourth quarter rolls around, the opponent has been absolutely worn out. So we'll see if that holds true tonight as well. Is Coach Matt? There's a big three from Charlie Collins. That's going to be off. Big rebound up and in to Isaiah. Knocks it down. Coach has the luxury of bringing kids in off the bench, and there's not a huge letdown.
Good ball movement that time by the Maroon Devils. Poked away but not stolen, and that will be good for Brooms. Three Collins is on the court right now, so pardon us if we get a little tongue-tied. Baseline drive, kick back, Brooms shot up and off, and that's Josh Collins with that rebound. And he will bring it down the court, back over to Charlie Collins. Thought about it. Now Isaiah Collins. Charlie Collins on the drive. Let's see what we got. Offensive foul.
It's going to be offensive. That's going to be 2 quick fouls on Charlie.
Blankenship and Bogdanovich at the scorer's table. And Bogdanovich is going to get Charlie Collins. Blankenship gets Cooper Hyatt. And 15-12 your score with 3:49 remaining here in the first period of play. And the first chance the Maroon Devils have got to set their pressure.
What in the world?
And the Knights will retain possession. And they will kick it long. Bogdanovich, lone man back. Here comes Blankenship racing into the scene. And Collins pulls the rebound. Josh Collins. He kicks it ahead to Blankenship. They look top. Bogdanovich spins it around to the corner, back up top to Josh Collins. They look inside. Three on the way from Donovan. Oh,
look good.
And that'll be Robbinsville ball. It's a good look. Good time for a heat check, to be honest with you.
I don't blame him a bit for pulling that one.
No, not at all. And the pressure again comes and comes and comes.
There's turnover.
There you go.
There's Isaiah.
Slapped away under there. He gets it
back and puts it in. No, he's going to say on the floor, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, my gosh. That wasn't even close. The foul on number 4, Bo Rattler, but Isaiah, that should be a 2-point basket. Holy cow.
Whoa.
That is terrible. Oh, my gosh.
So now it will be Swain ball underneath. Blankenship takes an elbow to the mouth, but he's okay. Collins tries to shoot it.
That's going to be on number 4, Bo Rattler again, his second.
Josh will get a pair here, his first trip to the free throw line tonight. 15-12 still your score. Cooper Hyatt at the scorer's table. And that is off by Josh. And Cooper is going to get Grunwald. And Xander Wachacha back on for the Knights for Bo Rattler.
Josh has been a 60% free throw shooter on the year.
He is 0 for 1 tonight. And now attempts his second one, which is good. So the Knights to inbound it here. They go half court with it. We saw the Panthers have some success doing that. And that's going to be on Hyatt. Bucket by Brooms.
Cooper's first, team third. Brooms' 4th point. As Bogdanovich will go out of the lineup.
That was a short trip to the bench for Grunwald. Free throw, back iron, no good. Donovan with the rebound.
Here's Josh swinging back to Donovan. Donovan cross court to Cooper. Back to Josh.
Good skip pass there.
Devils doing a good job moving the ball. Robbinsville extending their pressure pretty wide.
I think they would really like to trap out of this zone if they could.
There's Isaiah. And another trip and a foul. They're going to be forced to call this one.
Had to.
Had to. That's going to be on number 20, Brooms.
Second by my count on him. Fouls piling up in a hurry for the Knights. That's the fifth team foul. Collins to the line.
Yep.
He has 5 on the night, looking to extend this Maroon Devil lead.
And Isaiah, 70% free throw shooter on the year. Gets the first one to drop.
And he will have a second one. We're 2:41 remaining in the first period of play here from Swain. As mentioned in the girls' game, that was short. Blankenship had the rebound. Now Collins spins out of there with it, spins in, and an offensive foul called.
So that will be Isaiah's first, team fourth.
Carter Kirkland back into the lineup for Collins with 2:37 left here in the first. They will back off the full court pressure and go, looks like half court zone, 2-3 look this time, matching up. Oh, nope, it's a man.
Man-to-man. So we'll see how Swain will operate their defense out of this. Hadn't done man a whole lot this year.
They're switching off everything on the exterior.
What a shot by Sandra Wachacha.
It's the circus shot, and it's a 1-point Maroon Devil lead. Kirkland avoids the steal.
And that's a turnover. So Coach McMahon's seen enough. He's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Devils. So this is a 1-point Maroon Devil lead as we open up the final 2 minutes of this first quarter of the Black Knights with an opportunity to take the lead for the first time tonight. And it's Blankenship, Groenwald, Hyatt, Kirkland, and Josh Collins on the court for the Maroon Devils. Working in a man-to-man. There's a little bit of a trap by Groenwald. He sloughs back to his man now. Screens, they slip through that. 1-3 on the way. That's down and out, but an offensive rebound over there. Blocked by Groenwald, tapped out. Hyatt can't track that down. And there's Kirkland with a steal.
He's going to steam ahead front court. 1-on-3, and he can't get it to fall, and we're going to, nope. Oh, we're going to get a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Swain. I thought they may call a foul on number 12, Josh Collins there, but they let him play. And
so now Hyatt will inbound for the Maroon Devils underneath his own goal. Groenwald skip pass to Collins. He goes back to Blankenship. Hyatt with a corner 3 on the way. It's off. Kirkland sweeps in to get that. Back to Collins. He's got to look at it, takes it.
Big rebound by number 15, Donovan Carpenter. And the Black Knights will steam the ball up ahead.
And now they will slow it down as we approach the 1 minute mark remaining in the first period of play. Swain still in a man-to-man. Groenwald on his man, but the Knights now lead it for the first time. Who shot that?
Number 2, Brock Adams.
Blankenship tries to make his way around, and that's going to be off of him and out of bounds. The Knights using a lot of body on the defensive end. And Isaiah Collins back into the Swain lineup. 43 seconds, and the Knights lead it by 1. And it will be Brock Adams to bring it up for the Knights to set the offense. And Adams guarded by Kirkland there at the logo. And he finds Jordan on the wing. Jordan goes baseline, is not cut off, goes all the way to the hole for a layup. 3-point lead now. Groenwald goes all the way in. That's tapped out of bounds by the Knights. And it'll be Swain ball underneath. So Isaiah takes the inbounds pass. They
Nice
skip
look.
pass inside. Collins goes up.
And he's going to draw the foul.
And fouled on the play.
Should be number 15, Donovan Carpenter. His first. Team 6.
That's what I have.
Okay.
Collins back to the line. I have him 1 of 2.
Yeah, 1 of 2. Yeah, he's right at 70% on the year, 69.2.
That one stems the Robbinsville run, but leaves the Knights with a 2-point advantage now. A chance to cut it to 1 for the senior. That one is down as well. So 8 for Collins, 1-point Knight lead. We're under 10 to go. Kick to the corner. He thought about it. Now back up top to Wachacha. He tries to go around Grunwald, throws it at the bucket. And Collins will get the rebound as the horn sounds, and the Black Knights will take the lead after 1, 20-19. Second quarter action getting ready to come your way. It'll be Black Knight basketball. They lead it by 1 here at Swain tonight. We've got, this is a conference opener for both schools. We've got Andrews coming to town with head coach Matthew Manley at the helm. That should be an entertaining one Friday night. We'll have that action for you. Gary Ayers will be here solo on that night, but he'll have all the action for you for both games. And that's all the way to the bucket with a layup.
It's number 2, Brock Adams again.
Adams. And then Saturday, as we alluded to, the Maroon Devils will host Oxford, Mississippi. Approximate tip-off for that is 5 o'clock. It will not be on the network, so you'll need to make your way out here to Swain High School to catch all the action of that one. Should be a good day of basketball all the way around. And come on out and check that out. Kirkland and Hyatt work back and forth up top. Hyatt with a 3 on the way. That one's off. Bogdanovich can't save it. And it will be Black Knight basketball. Knights lead it by 3. And the Maroon Devils looking to pick up the tempo full court now. That's going to be Camden Jordan who brings it up, goes all the way to the hole.
Oh, Isaiah says, not on me.
By Collins. And it'll be Robbinsville ball underneath. Hyatt bats that one away. And now
Carter Kirkland with it. And he's going to make an errant throw, but it will stay Swain basketball.
Kirkland will inbound it. No, check that. Grunwald will inbound it from in front of the bench. Kirkland to Bogdanovich. Starters back on the court for the Maroon Devils. They skip past Bogdanovich, back to Grunwald, back to Kirkland. Kirkland with a 3 on the way. Back iron no good. Hyatt with it, doesn't get it. Bogdanovich with it, he doesn't get it.
Wow.
Collins with it, he doesn't get it. Back inside to Hyatt. He backs his way down, tries and is tied up. Nope, foul.
Oh, they're going to call a foul.
That's going to be on Adams, and by my count, it should put us in the 1-and-1.
Should, yes. Should be the 7th team foul. It is. Cooper's going to go to the line.
So Hyatt will have 1-and-1 here.
Cooper is 71.4% on the year from the free throw line.
Out of the game was Bryce Adams for the Knights. And I think it was Eddie Brooms come back in. To be honest with you, Jeff, I have a hard time reading those numbers.
It's hard seeing them, Coach.
I hope High School Athletic Association will do something about that in all sports. Is really, really hard. I noticed in the state championship football games, Cardinal Gibbons was white jerseys with white numbers.
White numbers.
I was thinking what a nightmare that would be to try to spot that from the press box. And the Knights basketball uniforms are very similar with the gray numbers on black uniform. It's not pronounced enough to be able to see that very well. Maroon Devils back to within one here. Wachacha doesn't hesitate on the three. It's off. Collins gets the rebound, and
that should be on Brooms. If that's him, that's number 3.
Brooms got caught with his hand in the cookie jar, so to speak. And now Collins will have 1 and 1. And we talked about this in the girls' contest a couple of times. These fouls end up meaning that the Maroon Devils really don't even have to run an offense.
That's right.
They just shoot free throws. They're about to come to the point where it's 2 free throws. We're at the 6:38 mark and still shooting 1 and 1 right now.
Which honestly, thus far, it's carried our offense. Our
has.
shots just haven't been falling as easy as they normally do, and I think our guys are having a little hard time reacting to that, it seems. But getting to the free throw line gets us easy buckets.
Absolutely. So the game tied at 22 now. Collins with a chance to put the Maroon Devils ahead, and he does so. And now the Black Knights will inbound the ball and come up court against the Swain man-to-man defense. And they work off the top, cut the drive off.
Nice
Bogdanovich
job.
with a rebound. Kirkland steams the other way. Tries to get it to Collins, but finds Groenwald instead. That one's back iron, no good. Collins fights for it, but is pulled out of there by, I think Adams got that.
Yeah, it's one of the Adams boys, number 2.
Brooms with a shot. He
knocks it down. Big minutes from Eddie Brooms. That's 6 points. And here's Wachacha with another turnover. And he's going to put it in and get fouled. The basket's going to count. Foul is on number 24, Nathan Bogdanovich. His first, team 5th.
Charlie Collins back into the lineup for Bogdanovich. And Xander Wachacha with a chance to convert this three-point play. And it should give the Knights, if he does, their biggest lead of the night. Shot is good. Wachacha now with 7. And the Maroon Devils set their offense into the front court. Collins over to Groenwald. Alley-oop to Charlie Collins down low. No foul call.
Wow.
And that'll be Robbinsville basketball. It's going to be an exercise for the Maroon Devils in frustration control tonight.
I think so. I think you're right, Coach.
So that's Adams on the move. Maroon Devils now doing a pretty good job of building a brick wall in there to stop the drives. That one's off. Kirkland is going to be called for being out of bounds on the rebound. And so it will be Black Knight basketball from underneath their own goal.
Backdoor cut by number 1.
Oh, my.
Lord have mercy. Golly bum, poor Carter. Woo.
Black Knight basketball from underneath their own basket. Again, Wachacha with it. He fires away. That one is off.
Oh, Cooper ahead to Donovan.
And Donovan lays that in. Great pass by Hyatt and better finish by Groenwald, knowing he had traffic coming up behind him to protect the ball and ensure either he was going to get an easy bucket or he was going to get fouled and the bucket.
He actually used his body to kind of turn into the defender. Oh, we leave a wide open Brooms underneath for 2 more. Eddie Brooms with 8 big points.
So now the Maroon Devils look to the corner. Hyatt dribbles back out of it, flips it underhand to Collins. He passes off to Kirkland. Hyatt with that one. All the way to the hole.
There's Isaiah, and that's a foul. So Isaiah doing what he always does every night, this yeoman's work underneath on the offensive boards.
Who's the foul on?
He's still making his way over here to call it. That's Carpenter, his second.
So Collins will shoot a pair now. The Maroon Devils trail it by 4 at the 4:30 mark in your second period of play. Free throw is good by Collins. 11 points by my count for Isaiah.
11 points.
And shoots for 12 to pull the Maroon Devils back to within 2 here. And that one is good.
Knocks them down. Great job, Isaiah Collins.
So the Knights basketball now, 4:25 and counting in the second period of play.
Brooms again,
easy.
Coach.
Just too easy.
He's in the double figures.
Kirkland looks to crossover, spins back around. Collins thought about it, finds Groenwald for a better look at it. It's off, but there's Hyatt. He spins it. Kirkland's got it.
Nice job on the offensive boards. Really, that's keeping us in it right now. It's our offensive rebounding and free throw shooting.
100% it is.
Big steal by Carter. And he puts it in.
So back-to-back buckets by the senior Kirkland has tied this game back up. And we got a timeout, Black Knights. And it will be a full one, and we'll take it along with them. So 3:39 remains in the first period of play here from Swain. We're tied at 31. And, Jeff, if we had the luxury of being able to look at a shot chart, the old-timey shot chart that you and I are used to, I venture a guess most all of the Black Knights shots would be from inside the paint so far.
In that maroon square right down there. I agree, Coach. Oh, big block by Isaiah again. And another one. So here comes Carter Kirkland. He's going to bring the ball up hard up the court. He penetrates into the paint, kicks to Isaiah. Over to Cameron, who's going to reset to Carter.
Back to the corner to Groenwald down there. He slipped passes to Collins, back out to Kirkland. Good look at a three, and
Carter
he's got it.
Kirkland, 7 points in a row.
Carter Kirkland on a 7-0 run.
That's what you expect out of your seniors.
Yeah, he's definitely answered the call. The Devils being much more paint conscious in this 1-3-1 than they were earlier. 3 on the way from Wachacha. Front iron no good. Collins, by my count, 9th rebound.
I'd say 4 or 5 of those have been down here in the offensive end.
They have. Charlie Collins up off the Swain bench. He will not get in before the ball is inbounded. And this looks an awful lot like a zone now from the Knights. That one looked like it got tipped.
It got tipped. That should stay here.
Yeah, you're right.
I agree with you, Coach.
From the angle that we had, it looked like a tip. And so Isaiah's going to take a breather here at the 2:30 mark.
I bet it'll be a short one.
And Charlie Collins is back for the Maroon Devils. Charlie picked up 2 quick fouls and has been limited a little bit since. That was batted away by Donovan over there into the cheerleaders. Everybody's good. No worse for the wear, and the Black Knights will inbound it now over there in front of our cheerleaders with Cameron Blankenship dogging them all the way across court to Brooms. Hyatt is right there. Now they skip past right over top of the zone.
Deep three.
And that's Hyatt there for the rebound. He kicks it ahead to Kirkland, who crosses over, weaves his way back out inside to Groenwald.
Oh, nice tap out.
Bats it out to Blankenship. Hyatt spins off of that. Back to Blankenship, 3 on the way from Cameron, and that is back iron, but Collins is there, can't hold on. Saved by the Knights.
And Carter Kirkland's fighting for it. And it should stay Swain ball. It will. So great hustle by number 1 senior Carter Kirkland. He's just getting after it right now.
So Josh Collins in for Groenwald now. And now Kirkland will inbound it. All the way back to Hyatt, to Blankenship, back to Hyatt. Collins up top, underneath is batted and saved. So a steal in there by the Knights. They come back down with a chance to get things right again. 3 on the way from Wachacha.
Sanger
Pours that one in. And we're tied again at 34. Collins up top, hits Blankenship over on the wing. Blankenship back to Collins. Kirkland up top. Now he'll go back, spins back to the left, looks inside to Hyatt, back outside to Kirkland. Good ball movement there. Shots off, but Blankenship zooms in, can't get it, and it will stay Swain ball there.
Good hands by number 12, Josh Collins.
Bogdanovich and Isaiah Collins back into the Swain lineup. Collins and Blankenship out. Skip pass out to Hyatt. He'll reset it to Josh Collins. Back to Hyatt. Bogdanovich and Collins both working the mid-range post. To the corner to Josh Collins. Trap down there. Kirkland kicks it out. Sweep in, back out. That one's long, but
guess who? And he puts it in, Isaiah Collins.
And now the Knights trail by 2 with 40 seconds remaining in your first period of play. And Wachacha on the wing, dogged out there by Hyatt. Cutter through is Jordan. He's back to Wachacha now against the 2-3 zone, and that one's kicked inside. Hyatt comes away with it. Now we'll go 1-on-3, goes all the way to the hole and lays it in. So the seniors flexing their muscles a little bit here to give the Maroon Devils a lead back. Cross-court pass.
That's going to be a turnover.
Right into the Swain student section. Cam Blankenship back up off the bench for Bogdanovich.
Probably an offense for defense. Yeah, there's 12 seconds left.
Most definitely is. 12 seconds
I lost
left.
total track of time.
So the Maroon Devils should get the last shot out of this. Kirkland over to Blankenship. Both of those guys have some deep range. Hyatt on the wing.
5. Carter's going to take it.
There's the deep range.
And he's going to make it. Carter Kirkland. What a big shot.
The big finish for the Maroon Devils to end the second quarter as they move out to a 41-34 lead. We'll be back with your second half action.
Hey Maroon Nation, my name is Erin Jenkins and I'm an alumni of Swain High and also the Maroon Devils network. The network you're watching right now helped me chase my dreams and get my start in broadcast journalism. From weekly interviews with Coach B to hosting game day specials and even getting to sit down with some of Swain High's greatest football legends.
History of the Maroon Machine.
All of things helped get me to WNCT 9 on your side in Greenville, North Carolina as an on-air news reporter. Right now, you can help other students just like me to chase their dreams by liking, subscribing, and sharing the Maroon Devils Network. As always, go Big Maroon!
Second half action getting ready to get underway here from Swain High School tonight. Maroon Devils hold a 41-34 lead after the first two periods thanks to a huge push near the end of that second quarter by Carter Kirkland.
Yeah, he had 10 points just almost in a row right there at the end. We were behind, and all of a sudden he propels us ahead. So he's in double figures. Donovan's in double figures with 10, and Isaiah has 14.
So Maroon Devils start the second half facing the Black Knights zone, in which they really would love to trap you if they could. That trap usually comes on the wing or in the corner where you'd like to get the ball. They go inside to Collins, back to Kirkland. He thought about it, now drives all the way to the hole, lays it up with the left hand.
Guess who?
Isaiah Collins.
Puts it up in the end.
By my count, his 11th rebound.
Wow, it's a double-double, and it's not even halftime, or it's just halftime. Whew.
So up to 9 now as the Maroon Devil advantage. Again against a man-to-man for the Devils, or is that a zone? Shot on the way. Guess
There's
who?
Isaiah. He's going to kick it ahead to Donovan, and Donovan's going to go up and in for the layup. So just like that, up 12.
Run out of room on my rebound line for Isaiah.
Looks like we're in a 1-3-1, Coach. Went back to that zone.
It's much stronger with this group. The other group was giving up way too much stuff in the paint, as we said during that time. 3 on the way, and guess who?
Isaiah with the rebound.
Kirkland looks ahead, now pulls up, and will hit Bogdanovich to start the offense. Now back to Kirkland, back to Bogdanovich. They play toss out on the front. Kirkland with it. Now he'll think about it, drive, kick to Grunwald, back to Kirkland in the corner.
Carter
and
Kirkland, he's still
net.
on fire. Wow, up to 14-point lead now.
It's been, the Black Knights have been on 34 for a while. I think they held the lead at 34 to
was it
31 at one point, and now
right.
it's spiraled out of control.
So it's about a 17-0 run, and we've seen this Swain team be able to do that thus far early in this season.
Huge
they can
runs.
go on quick runs.
I think it just goes and speaks to the offensive firepower they have from so many different places.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes them a minute to find the hot hand, and that's a play.
That's going to be on Cooper, and the basket will count by number 2. That is Brock Adams. It's kind of funny talking to Coach and the boys. They know they can score, but there are some folks out there in, how do I say this delicately, radio land that have made comments about our defense, and they have really taken that to heart, and they're really trying to lock down on their defense.
Robbinsville takes a 30-second timeout. We'll take it along with them. Maroon Devils on top. Robbinsville.
Okay.
So it'll be Brock Adams at the line for the Knights. Adams has 10 for the Knights, and he has broken that scoring slump we just mentioned that Robbinsville had been on for a good portion there. And that's back iron no good. Groenwald with that rebound.
He kicks it across to Carter, who sets the offense.
Yeah, they're looking to double in the.
And another offensive rebound from Isaiah. And he's going to collect a foul in there. It's going to be on number 10, Bryce Adams, his third.
And it will be Maroon Devil basketball. Bogdanovich in the corner, back out to Groenwald, and it just skips away. And here comes Wachacha steaming away with it. Groenwald cuts him off. A jump ball call.
Donovan got away with a nice little nudge there on Wachacha's attempt to get to the basket.
So it will be Robbinsville ball underneath. 5:15 remaining in the third. And now the Knights settle in offensively. Look to the corner to Carpenter. That's Adams, Bryce Adams. Shot on the way, that's going to be off, tipped away. Wachacha wins the race to the ball, good pass underneath.
Donovan Carpenter, his first bucket of the night.
Charlie Collins off the Swain bench. Looks to get in. Groenwald thought about it. Goes underneath. What a good low-look pass.
Isaiah just wanted another offensive rebound. And another one. And it's up and in. Lord of mercy. 3 offensive rebounds in one possession. Gets the basket and another foul.
He was just waiting for the contact for the foul.
Golly, he is unbelievable inside.
And as Nathan Bogdanovich takes a seat. Trying to see who the foul was on.
Yeah,
I think it's
too.
on I don't know. Yeah, Adams.
Bryce, his fourth.
And he is checked out over on the other side.
How many rebounds do you have him down for now?
17.
Holy cow. Any idea what a school record might be?
Lord, no. None.
I'd say it's a lot.
And
knocks it down.
Good. Blankenship will get Carter for a breather here at the 4:35 mark, and it's a 51-38 Maroon Devil lead now. And Coach Ray Smith.
Zone. Yeah, he's going to move Isaiah to the top of this zone.
Moving folks around in this 1-3-1 look.
I'm interested to see what Isaiah can do out here. Takes away a big rebounder underneath, but hey, probably worth a shot.
Well, I tell you what, the Maroon Devils have several go-to defenses.
Is that Brooms again?
That was Brooms.
Man, he's had a good night.
They played man. They played full court pressure. They played 2-3. They played a 1-3-1. And that's stolen by Wachacha. He'll go the other way. Collins fakes at him. Wachacha does not take the fake and makes the bucket. So the Black Knights on a little bit of a roll here.
14-point lead has shrunk to 9.
8-point run. Good no look. Collins spins, kicks it back to Charlie Collins. Now he'll hand it off to Groenwald. And that's stolen by Brock Adams.
And Wachacha puts it up and in.
Black Knights not wanting to go away.
And there's going to be a timeout on the court from Swain. It's going to be, I have no idea.
Full. So we'll take it along with them. We'll be right back. Charlie Collins to inbound the ball over in front of the Swain crowd. As we set to go back into action. Cooper Hyatt directs traffic. Now he'll take it himself and head to this side against the Black Knight man-to-man.
Intense pressure by Robbinsville.
And that's right in front of the official.
Wow. It's going to be on number 4, Bo Rattler, his third.
So man-to-man, and the Black Knights have amped up the pressure. Josh Collins and Cameron Blankenship entered the lineup during that last time out. Hyatt will kick it over to Collins to start the offense. Motions for a screen. He gets one. Goes all the way to the hole. Cooper Hyatt tries to turn a corner. Pull-up jumper in the middle of the lane is off.
There's Josh.
Josh Collins.
He's playing his best Isaiah impersonation.
Yeah. I can do that too. And now the Black Knights regroup, reset their offense here against this 1-3-1 look. And that one's kicked by Collins. It'll be Black Knight basketball. 2:35 remaining in the third period of play. And we'll go over to the Swain side to inbound it. So that is Brock Adams with the ball up top now. Kicks it to the wing, back to Adams. Adams, a little bit of penetration there, but pulls it back out. Now skips it over to the other side. Tipped by Collins. And it looks like that move is paying off.
Isaiah Collins with a monster night tonight.
Looks like the switch to him to the top paid dividends on that one.
Foul is on number 4. If that is Bo Rattler, it's his 4th.
Collins to the line, into the lineup for Robbinsville. Camden Jordan for Rattler.
Isaiah's 8 of 9 from the free throw stripe tonight.
Now, Coach, you know you can't say that before
he's going to make it. Well, I got full confidence in him. Look at that. Oh, no, Coach.
Told you.
Sorry, Isaiah.
Can't say those things.
Sorry, Isaiah. That's on me.
Carter Kirkland back in for Cooper Hyatt. It'll be Robbinsville basketball following the miss.
You got to be kidding me.
11-point Maroon Devil lead. Black Knights look to get it under 10 here.
I'll never say it again. Just stop me.
You say it if the other team's shooting. You don't say it if we're shooting. So the Knights trying to skip the ball over the top. Now they kick it back over.
There he is.
There's not a whole lot of difference between him and Donovan out there on that.
2 huge wingspans to try to throw through.
Yep.
There's Josh with the rebound. He kicks the ball ahead to Isaiah. Isaiah going hard to the hole, and it's up and in for 2 more. Isaiah Collins from Josh Collins.
Great job to pull up that time by Isaiah.
I've said it all the time. That's a lost art. Most kids would have went straight to the bucket and got a charge called on them. There's Isaiah again. Here comes Josh on the break. He's being pursued from behind. There's Josh with his own offensive rebound, up and in. Josh Collins.
It's a Collins show, folks. Yeah. We're just here for it.
We're just here for it. Enjoying it.
59-44, just like that, in 2 possessions. The Maroon Devils back up on top. Chacha thought about it, didn't have a clean look at it. Now they'll have to keep it on that side, which makes it awful hard. He skips inside, poked out of there. Pulled down, that's a 3, and that one's down but out.
And number 1, that is Camden Jordan.
His second bucket of the night.
So we're down to 45 seconds.
Collins on the inside, back to Charlie Collins up top for a clean look at a 3. Blankenship.
Hey, Cameron Blankenship sneaks in. Cameron's first 2 of the night.
We're 30 seconds and under now. Maroon Devils 61-46 lead. And the Black Knights look like they'll work for a final shot here. Down under 20 now. Nope. There's a shot by Jordan.
Hey, he pulls it 2 in a row. Camden Jordan. We're down to 12 seconds.
And Carter Kirkland brings it up. Under 10 now. Penetrates. Kick to Blankenship in the corner. 3 on the way.
Cameron Blankenship.
And now it's a Blankenship run.
What a big shot. And that'll do it for the third quarter.
Maroon Devils lead at 64-38. We'll be back for the final 8. Coming to you live in beautiful high-definition picture, Maroon Devil basketball. 551 folks watching tonight, Jeff.
Holy cow, no pressure. I hope we're at least making it enjoyable for everybody. Thank you for watching in.
550 of those have turned the volume down.
I think my mom and dad are probably the only ones that left it up. I don't know. Mom may have cut us off by now.
Knights with a 3 from the corner, and that one is nothing but net for Xander Wachacha. And they want to press now. I'm not sure that's exactly the best course of action for the Knights.
Oh, he's going to get him on the body. Yes, sir. That's going to be Wachacha's first, I think.
Yep.
Team 5 is what I've got.
5 or 6. I've got 5.
I've got 5-1. That's what the board says.
Yep. So Kirkland with the ball will go hard to the corner. Bogdanovich right back to Blankenship. They left him alone. He thought about it.
Pull that, Cam.
Now it goes back to Kirkland. Kirkland will let it rip. He does, and it's off. Rebounded there by Jordan.
Might be the first trip in a long time we didn't get an offensive rebound.
Just 1 and out. Wachacha will try this corner. No different result. And Blankenship with a rebound.
And they're going to get
fouled.
If that's,
I guess that's on Cam
number 1.
Jordan.
I don't know. He didn't even come over here and make the call. That's team 6. So the next one, Swain will be shooting 1 and 1.
Bogdanovich and Grunwald break the pressure. Blankenship brings it over, hands it to Carter. Kirkland now sets the offense. Bogdanovich to Grunwald. He doesn't hesitate. 3 on the way. Back iron, no good.
There's Nathan Bogdanovich. Gets it blocked. Here comes Adams from Robbinsville. He steams the ball into the front court, gets into the lane. Ball knocked away. Carter Kirkland with the ball. It's 3-on-2. Carter does the step through. Left hand, no good. There's Isaiah. And Isaiah Collins puts it in again. 25 points, 19 rebounds. Whew. What a night for Isaiah Collins.
15-point advantage now for the Maroon Devils. They extend that to 1-3-1.
Oh, what a spin move by Adams to Wachacha. Beautiful move.
Adams and Wachacha are really putting on a show tonight for the Black Knight faithful.
Yeah, it's a good pair of guards to have up front. Cameron feeling it.
Blankenship with the fadeaway there after some contact.
That's 7 points for him. Probably 7 of our last
7 straight.
About 10 or something like that. Yeah.
And that's been indicative all night long of these seniors. Carter Kirkland with a run like that at the end of the first half. Wachacha from the other corner. That one battles around and off. Kirkland and Grunwald playing volleyball with it down there. Kirkland comes away with it.
Isaiah's going to try to reset everything. Kicks to the hot guy. Oh, Cameron can't get it. Donovan helps Isaiah up.
So the Black Knights with some advantage there, and he walks all the way through that, and we got
What is that? What's he doing? He's doing the inky shuffle down there. What in the world? Foul be on number 24.
Was it 24 or 2?
I don't know, Coach.
I thought it was 2.
I guess it was 2.
It's 24
no,
on the board.
24. Do they have a 24 out there?
That's on us, Bogdanovich.
Oh, I got totally lost there. I got so caught up in his Ric Flair little walk, I lost track of what's going on. Brooms with another 2.
They go ahead to Hyatt. He puts the ball on the floor, is blocked. That will stay Swain ball. Nice blocking there by, looked like Carpenter maybe without blocking. I think they have called a timeout. 30-second timeout for the Black Knights. We'll take it along with them. More Maroon Devil basketball coming your way Friday as the Wildcats will be in town to face our Maroon Devils for the second conference game of the season. This is the conference opener for everybody in the Smoky Mountain Conference, I believe. Hayesville and Andrews going at it over in Hayesville tonight, and I think you said earlier Cherokee and Murphy postponed
They're
because
postponed
of
to tomorrow because of officials. So that'll be a big ball game up in Cherokee tomorrow night.
And now the Maroon Devils in a 1-3-1 again. Charlie Collins will take the top now. And the Black Knights taking their time as they work it in. Cross-court pass. Back cross-court again. That's how you beat a zone. Move the ball. Now the Black Knights dribble it back out. Screen on the zone. And there's a 3 on the way, and that's front iron no good. But Wachacha right there for the rebound. He penetrates
what a look by
dishes
Wachacha.
inside.
Wow. So number 1, Camden Jordan. Hard to keep Wachacha out of the paint.
It certainly is.
He's a good ball player.
He's crafty with it when he gets in there, too. Hyatt for a 3 on the way. That one's short, but
right
look
to
right
Isaiah.
There. That's Josh, I believe.
Josh, golly bum. There's so many Collins as coach, I can't keep them straight.
There is a lot of them.
I'm used to saying Isaiah.
Skip pass, and that's going to be on Bogdanovich.
That's going to be his 3rd, I believe.
Yep. Isaiah Collins at the scorer's table. I thought there is a thing where you got to tuck your jersey in to play this game.
Yes, sir, there is.
Well, we got 3 of them out there right now with them untucked.
Yep, some referees make an absolute huge deal of it, and these 3 obviously aren't going to say anything. All you ask is that it's consistent.
So the Knights work the ball around the perimeter. We're at 3:50 and counting. Good pass and dish, and that's off the front rim and then tipped in
That's number
by
10,
Bryce Adams.
Bryce Adams. So Robbinsville doing a good job on the offensive boards right now, kind of keeping them in the thing.
Good pass by Collins. Good crossover by Donovan. He loses it. It'll be Robbinsville ball.
Robbinsville not going away easy, Coach.
No, they sure aren't, but
They
this is
play
Smoky
hard.
Mountain Conference play, Coach. That's the way
right.
it goes. They don't, any of them come easy in the Smoky Mountain Conference. So Knights work it with a chance to get under 10 here with the 3:30 remaining, and they have got to start having a little bit of urgency about them with 3 minutes left.
There's one of the Adams boys. Josh saves it to his brother. Isaiah 3 on 2. He gives it up to Coop, and he puts it in. Cooper Hyatt from Isaiah Collins. Big bucket. We're down to under 3 to go.
Wachacha.
And there's Wachacha again, and a timeout, quick timeout.
They've only got 60, so it'll have to be a full one, and we'll take it along the way with them.
We back?
Yep.
We are here.
Sorry. Collins with a hesitation move and then a floater, and he's going to get called for a foul. That's going to put us in the 1-and-1 the rest of the way.
That's going to be on number 10, Bryce Adams. If that's Bryce, I think that's 5, and it is. Miss McMahon's giving us 5 signal, so he's gone.
2:51 remaining, and Adams leads with 6 points unofficially. Josh Collins goes to the free throw line where he is 1 of 2 tonight. He'll get a pair rather than the 1-and-1, and it looks like it's going to be Bo Rattler back in the lineup. He's got 4. And Collins with 7 points on the night to go along with 7 rebounds. And
they're saying 1-and-1.
Okay.
Wow. And Josh misses. There's Carter. Oh, he walked.
Tough break for Carter and Josh both on that one. The front end of the 1-and-1 miss out, and it's 10-point advantage now for the Maroon Devils. Wachacha brings it up to set the offense. He and Brock Adams have shared that role tonight. Cross-court pass. And back out to Adams. He backs it out with Kirkland and Hyatt dogging him. Now it's over there. Collins with a steal. The breakaway.
Isaiah against Wachacha. Isaiah with another rebound, and we're going to get a foul called. So that's, I think, is that his 20th rebound?
Yep.
I think that's number 20. The foul is on number 2. That's Brock Adams, his first.
Wow. Collins goes back to the line for a pair this time.
I'm not going to say it.
For sure. 2:22 is your time. It's still a 10-point Maroon Devil lead. Maroon Devils have hit 80 in 3 or 4 of their 5 games thus far this year. The only one they didn't was their loss at Franklin, where they tallied 65. And the rest of them, they've been at 80 or above. And so that seems to be the magic mark for this Maroon Devil squad. One more on the way from Collins.
27 points.
27 and 20, a double-double for Collins, who's definitely had a few of those so far this year. 1-3-1 zone, they look it around. Wachacha had some happy feet.
Yeah,
couldn't do anything
so
with it.
as well. Splits the double team.
And now outside, shot on the way. It's off. Grunwald can't get there. Now Collins blocks it, but let's see what happened. And we got a foul on Donovan, I believe, before it even happened. So Grunwald's first by my count, 4th for the Maroon Devils. It will be
looks like Mr. Brooms.
Brooms back
Brooms
to
has
the
had a
line.
solid night. 14 points. Played well inside.
Missed that one. He's 0 for 2 by my count from the line. So 2 minutes, 3 seconds remain in this game. 74-62 is your score. Maroon Devils on top. Second one on the way. Back iron no good. Collins dribbling his way through. And they go down low to Hyatt, who saves it from going out of bounds. Flip pass. Kirkland's there. Back cross court to Hyatt. Dribble improves. Tried to kick it to Collins. Couldn't. Grunwald picks it out of midair. Skips inside. And finds
Isaiah
Collins.
again. 29 points.
14-point lead. That may have been the final nail right there, Jeff.
I think so, Coach.
Pushing it back to 14. They've got to hit some threes here. They've had a hard time. The Maroon Devils, a good job chasing them off the three-point line.
Nice pass.
And that's going to be a call with 1:20 left. Looks like Josh Collins will pick that up, his first. 5th. We still have yet to get a sign, but it's 12, I'm pretty sure. And that puts Brooms back on the line, and he is 0 for 3 on the night.
And you reverse did it.
I did. But I was saving the tidbit that he's a lifetime 86% shooter from K-State. So it worked.
It worked. There you go.
That's how you use that,
All
my
right,
friend.
you teach me something tonight.
So
yes, the Devils are probably going to try to force Robbinsville to come out and foul. We don't have to shoot.
Maroon Devils using a lot of patience here. Good no-look pass.
Donovan's going
will
to take it. And he's going to knock it down.
That's the nail right there.
That'll do it. That's one of those, no. Yeah, that a boy.
Now the Black Knights trying to drive all the way to the hole, and they lose track of it.
Rattler loses it. Holy cow. There's Brooms.
Okay.
We've got a timeout on the court. I think it's going to be a full. Robbinsville's last one.
It has to be a full. We'll take it along with you. Maroon Devil basketball with 34 ticks of the clock left. The Black Knights are out of timeouts. And now the Maroon Devils just looking to salt this one away. Cooper Hyde into the front court, turns the corner with 2 Black Knights in tow. Now Carter Kirkland will skip past it to Hyatt, who didn't see Donovan Grunwald there.
And it's going to be Robbinsville basketball.
What?
I don't know, Coach.
Oh, I see. Maisie caught it over there. She was out of bounds when she caught it. That was it.
Gotcha.
So, Black Knights steamroll ahead all the way to the hole. Missed it. Grunwald with a rebound.
Just hang on, guys.
And that was off a shoe.
There's Brooms. To Rattler, to Mr. Adams. Carter will get us to 80. And that'll do it.
So the Maroon Devils come away with a 1-0 record in the Smoky Mountain Conference with their first win on Friday. We will host Andrews, trying to get the final score for you, 81-67. And Gary Ayers will be here with a call on that one for you. And that's going to do it for Jeff and myself for this year. So Merry Christmas to all of you out there. Thanks for making the Maroon Devil Network part of your everyday night. And if you can, come out and watch a game in person this weekend. It should be a dandy. Thanks for joining us here on the network.